Hey guys, I'm Elliott, this is Everything Elliott, and this is a 2005 Kenworth T300 dump truck. Hey guys, I just wanted to stop and take a moment and thank the sponsor of today's video, Synkwire. Now, Synkwire is an Amazon store that provides all sorts of electronic items, electronic support items. I guess they're not really, well, some of them are electronics, but mainly they have to do with stuff for your cell phone. Now, it's 2024. Most vehicles have Bluetooth in them, so you can listen to your music off your cell phone, but if you're driving a dump truck like this, and it doesn't have Bluetooth capability, grab this here Bluetooth adapter. So all you have to do then is pair this to your phone, tune your radio to the channel displayed on the front here, and then you'll be able to listen to your music. But honestly, I don't use the FM transmitter all that much because, well, my truck has Bluetooth in it. But one thing they did send me, which I'm very excited about, and actually, honestly, I use it every day. Let's hop in my truck and I'll show you. See that thing right there? Right here, this. This is a cell phone mount. Now, it's double-sided sticky tape. Excuse me, sunglasses. Double-sided sticky tape right to the dash. But what's super cool about this is it's adjustable. You can put the cell phone any which way you want it. You can even rotate it. But basically, the back of my phone has this magnetic strip on it, and it sticks right up there. I've never had a magnetic mount before, so I don't really know how it compares to others, but for being my first one, I'm honestly probably going to buy one for my wife and another one for my work car. So thanks Synkwire for sponsoring today's video. I'll leave a link down to their store down in the description, and if all of their products are anything like the two they sent me, well, you're gonna be satisfied. Well, thanks for listening to me ramble about Synkwire. Now let's get back to the video. Now this truck is here for service, and I actually already changed the oil in it, the fuel filters. Well, I assisted. The owner of the truck did that. I just gave him a helping hand and some guidance. But the other thing he wants done to this is he wants this engine bay cleaned. Now this has an 8.3 liter Cummins, also known as a big cam Cummins in it, and it leaks oil, as most diesel engines do. So what we need to do is we need to bust out the Hotsy, and we're going to give this thing a bath. So I think I say so a little too much, but it's a filler word. I think that's what they call it, a filler word. And or is also a filler word. That's your public speaking lesson for the day. But we'll give you a view of this engine bay. We're going to bust out the Hotsy and give this old girl a little clean. Now, it might be tough to tell how oily things really are, and this is probably a bad spot to show you, but things are a little greasy under here. Let's go to the other side of the motor. Well, I guess the oil pan, you'll be able to see on the oil pan. See how greasy that is? No? It's tough to film this stuff. You can see on the leaf spring some oil there. So yeah, it is leaking. We're gonna clean it up, and I believe Luke does want to find the oil leaks and try to fix it. I know one of them is the cover here, the timing cover. So this is my 5.9 Cummins, and it's basically a replica of that 8.3. This is that cover. This is the timing cover that's leaking. So you can imagine how much we need to take off of that the cooling pack and the fan and stuff to get that cover off. So yeah, I'm gonna get the Hotsy out and we'll start cleaning this thing. So if you don't know what a Hotsy is, it's basically a hot water pressure washer. I'm gonna run the temperature probably around 180 degrees. It can go up to 220, but I find that you start ruining things when you go that hot. So Ask me how I know. Well guys, that's it for power washing. The Hotsy did well. We'll have to wait till it dries to see how well it really did. We're gonna let this thing dry off and then we're gonna pull it in the shop. We're gonna take a look at a couple things. Like I said, I already did the service on it and I didn't record that because, well, changing the oil is changing the oil, it's changing the oil. If you can do it in a lawnmower, you can do it in a dump truck. All right, so the oil leaks on this machine. Now, I had some time to look things over and I found 3 major oil leaks, something to be concerned about. Well, he's been running it for 2 years with the oil leaking, so I guess he's not super concerned, but something that needs to be fixed. So the first one is, it's actually this line right here. And from what I can tell, this is actually the line that is his oil pressure gauge. And I might be incorrect, but I'm probably about 90% sure that's what that line is right there. That is leaking up at the top where it hooks into like a block kind of behind there. You can't really see it, but that needs to be fixed. Next thing should be glaringly obvious. That's going to be the oil pan. So the oil pan gasket is leaking, and that's really not that bad of a job. It's probably like 24 bolts, and there's enough room under there that we can actually drop the oil pan without removing anything else and just put a new gasket, slap the oil pan back up there. But considering we just changed the oil, there's, I don't know, $160, $170 worth of oil in it. So probably not gonna do that job till the next oil change. and the last one is on the other side of the motor. So on the driver's side of the motor, I had mentioned earlier and confirmed that the timing cover is leaking. So that is a little bit of a bigger job. That would take more than just me fiddling with it for an hour or two. That would require more than likely taking the entire cooling pack out to gain access to the front of that cover. Now, we probably could get frustrated with ourselves and try to take it off with the cooling pack still in here, but I think it'd be actually faster to remove the cooling pack, take that whole thing off of there to gain access to everything nice and easy, rather than try to fight our little grabby hands in there and try to reach everything. But he's got jobs he needs to do with this, so that's whoa, Theodore, what are you doing up there, buddy? Anything good up there? I don't know if you can see him. All right, like I was saying, he's got jobs with it, so it's not something that we can tie up. You know, I got to get back to work. I only have a couple days off here and there. So unless he learns how to turn a wrench, it's not getting fixed until he doesn't have a job for about a week and I get some time off. Oh, I almost forgot to mention another cool thing that I recommended to him because, well, I like loud toys. I said, hey man, we should straight pipe this thing. It's an 8.3 Cummins. Those sound fantastic when they're straight piped. It's got a, what appears to be a 4-inch stack on it currently, but got this big old muffler quietening things down. So I told him, hey, let's get that muffler out of here. Let's straight pipe it and let this baby breathe a little bit. And like I'd mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is a 2005, so it's pre-emissions. So there are no regulations on taking the muffler off. There's no DPF, there's no DEF on this truck. So we are 100% legal taking that muffler off of there. I think it'll sound great. And he said, I love the idea, let's do it. So that's gonna be a future video. We'll straight pipe this thing. We'll do some before and after shots. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button. Just want to remind you guys about Sinkwire. Make sure you go check them out for all your cell phone needs. And till the next video, hope you guys have a great day.